Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to design the user interface for a VoiceBot application. So guys, as you can see, I've already gone ahead and created a new Android app called as VoiceBot. So I'll request you all to create this new Android app and give it a name of VoiceBot. Now, inside this VoiceBot app, I'll first put a list picker. I'll rename the list picker component name to connect picker. I'll click OK. After that, I'll change the text of the list picker to connect. Next, as we have done previously, I'll increase the font size to 20. I'll change the background color to green and I'll change the width to fill parent. And I'll change the shape to rounded. Okay. After adding the connect list picker, next I'll add a button which is my disconnect button. So I'll rename this to disconnect. I'll change the text also to disconnect. The text color will be white. The background color will be red. Width will be fill parent. I'll increase the font size to 20 and I'll change the shape to rounded. Okay. Now after adding the disconnect button, next I'll add a small label. Now using this label, we will recognize what the user has spoken. So if suppose you speak the word forward, then the label will show over here forward. If you speak backward, then the label will show backward. This label will also help us to find out whether the speech recognizer is recognizing your words properly or not. So for example, if you speak forward and if the speech recognizer recognizes it as forward, okay, or 4 words, then that mistake in recognition will be shown in this label. Okay. Next, I want this label to be in the center. So I'll click on screen 1 and I'll change the align horizontal to center. Okay. After that, I'll make some changes in this label. I'll give this label a name of voice command label. I'll click OK. Next, I'll increase this font size to 30. Okay. After that, I'll change the text to voice command. Okay. Now after adding the label, next I'll go in layouts and I'll choose a horizontal arrangement. Okay. If you want, you can choose between horizontal and vertical arrangements. And as you can see, I've kept this horizontal arrangement exactly below the connect list picker. So next I'll change the height of this to fill parent and next I'll change the width also to fill parent. Okay. After that, I'll add a button inside this horizontal arrangement and this button, and whenever the user clicks on this button, the speech recognizer will pop up. So I'll bring this button in the center, and to bring this button in the center, I'll click on horizontal arrangement 1 and I'll change its align horizontal to center and the align vertical also to center. Next, I'll make some modifications inside this button. So I'll rename this component and I'll call it as voice button. After that, I'll remove the text of this button and instead of having a normal button, I'll set a background image to this button. So I'll go in images, I'll click on upload file, I'll click on choose file, and then I've kept an image in this voice button folder. So I'll open this and I'll choose this voice button.png image. I'll press OK to use that image. So as you can see, since the size of the image is large, that is the dimensions of the image are big, the image is moving out of this horizontal arrangement. So I'll set some height and width to this image. So I'll click on height. So as you can see, I first selected the voice button component over here. Next, I'll go in height and I'll set this a height of 200 pixel and I'll set this a width of 200 pixels. So I guess with 200 pixel, the image is fitting properly over here. Now the next thing that I'll do is I'll go in media, and from the media I'll add a component called a speech recognizer. So guys, please make sure that you add the speech recognizer component, not the sound recorder. Okay, so I'll add the speech recognizer component, which is a non-visible component. After adding the speech recognizer, next I'll go in connectivity and I'll add the Bluetooth client component. So guys, I basically finished designing the user interface for the VOICEBOT. Now in the next video, we will finish the graphical programming to recognize what the user is speaking.